I want y'all to check out my dude for a second. This dude is high as a kite. Welcome back to more Fallout 4. Don't forget to subscribe and like to help the channel and series grow, guys. Thank you for your support. It always means a lot. I keep showing that love and I keep cranking these out. I'm gonna gorge on Mentax. He's high enough, but I don't care. Because I can't do anything. My stuff is low. Especially being here, we definitely need to gorge on some. Put 2 in. What else helps? I got some buff tats too. But I'll probably wait on those. But last episode was absolutely crazy, guys. Let's go ahead and explore this place. We had to say yes. Because he probably would have rejected us if we said no. Hopefully we get the option to... I think that's what I'm going to do. Just, you know, turn my back on him. Man, that's going to be crazy. End up going against your own flesh and blood, though. At the end of the game. I knew that wasn't the end. Well, I didn't know, but I had a feeling it wasn't. It was. We kind of went through the stuff kind of quickly. I think I can get into this when no one's around. The layout's even different. Trials reset. Crap. Alright, let's see where what's the name is though. We gotta meet this guy. I'm almost out of juice. I think he might be downstairs. That whole entire episode was just me chit-chatting with Sean. Dude, 60 years passed. I thought he was a kid too. He was like, he led to believe that only 10 years passed. That's right. That's what they had you believe in. This game is off the chain, dog. So what, we just go back? Oh, we had... Oh, I'm glad I did say yes. We had to say yes to have access to the full facility. Okay. I gotta remember to go back and talk to the Brotherhood, too. I think I might have the Brotherhood's help.
Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the 3rd primary drive break.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
The phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans.
Look at this dude.
If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
To report, sir.
Can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
Hi,
Doc.
They
All
weren't
set.
kidding.
Unit,
really
you can
are
return to
here.
duty.
Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now,
No, man.
I'll give you a
Sense.
quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what? Right now we're just looking.
Looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He oversees the major life support and security systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals are balanced for optimal nutrition. We also make use of a number of sync units for
And
low
phone, man.
and labor. Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward to working with you.
Greetings, sir.
Alright, let's go ahead and head down here and meet our contact real quick. I'm going to get that out the way. Go ahead and complete that, then we'll explore this institute some more.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Trinity? What's that?
Trinity is an encryption system with a cipher, or key cut up into many pieces. You need several pieces in the correct order to unlock it. I put a Trinity piece with every synth I helped escape. It was a long shot, but I was hoping some good Samaritan would connect it all together.
Who are you?
I'm Liam Benet. My father runs synth development, and everyone knows who you are.
Yep. Oh, you know it.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad?
Yep.
And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
Let's see what we got. What is this stuff?
You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
High-powered microscope. Everything's high-powered down here.
Make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help.
Someone got a fusion core down here? Shoot. I'm running out of juice. That's what I need. I'm gonna have to find some different power suit because I'm running out of gear. Juice. Oh my god. It's the same thing when you're dealing with steroids.
It's me.
Sir,
In this game.
require something.
It's okay, Z1. He's a friend. He's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you? Who are you? My designation is Z114, a simple maintenance synth.
He's not from here.
During
He's been
Mentat's
helping our
war.
synths escape on the surface. It's safe.
If you insist we speak in front of him, do so quickly.
Right now, how many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain. 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course.
I'll help you.
Shoot.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Alright, you got it. What? Man, this place is amazing.
You're here.
Just
Glad
make
you
our
made it.
The Institute's a big
decision even
It might
harder.
take a while to learn where everything is.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. This is the first aid, obviously.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
After what I've been through, a checkup is probably a good idea.
I should think so. Who knows what you might have been exposed to up there. How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to. I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out.
Let's do it right now.
Dean.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something. Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna meet the division leaders real quick. Good lord, look at all these doors I gotta... Okay, where am I going?
I hope I'll prove it.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on, would you?
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
All systems nominal.
Bunch of missions gonna open up for the Institute as well.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Knock some heads together.
What now? 3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
Maybe I should take some courses.
Get out of the way!
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Nah.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Power armor is effective, sure, but it's hardly efficient.
This thing protects you from death claws, woman. You have no idea. What's this? Fusion cells. Ooh, I need this so much. What we got here? It's gonna let me use the terminal. We got here Black Institute lab coat. Alright, so we leave and meet the other. We'll finish up this institutionalized mission, then we'll go to the surface and we'll help out the escapees or whatnot. Escapists, whatever. We're almost at 50 parts and we ain't even beat the game yet, guys. Y'all notice that? Which way do we go to now? Do we go forward, back? Okay, here we go. I don't even know what the thing was. Advanced systems. Oh, I hear guns. Must be where the weapons are.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What work?
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you.
Yep.
Now, unless there's something
That'll
else,
be his
I really do
doom.
need to get back to work.
Checking all these synths down.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Huh? Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient...
Hi.
Yes?
Safety first. Remember that.
Don't I know it? We got here. Personal notes. Dude, I didn't mean to take that. I already got a laser gun. I don't need another one.
Hi.
I hope you and Father try to make up the time you've lost. Family is important.
Yeah, that's what makes completing this game more difficult. It seems like every faction is against the Institute. And this is the best faction in the game. Second to the Institute to me seems like it's the Brotherhood. The Minutemen and the Railroad are the underdogs. I might help out the Railroad. They seem like the ultimate underdogs. I don't know, but I do like the Brotherhood. I'm in the armor right now. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. Here we go with this cotton picking phone.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
This is where they grow the
Not to
vegetables.
think too much about it.
Doc.
There's still
Welcome.
people,
So
and
good
they're
to have you
suffering.
here. Dr. Clayton
Please
Holden,
admit that. It's
head of the
incredible.
Bioscience Division.
After all,
I can't wait for
how
you to
can
see
we
the
hope
work
to
we're doing?
redefine mankind if we
truly
can't
amazing.
even hold on to our own humanity?
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
What?
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Synth gorillas, huh?
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.